Virgo, welcome to your November 2025 weekly reading. It's going to be a reading here for November 10th until the 16th. Hope you're doing well, Virgo. Let's take a look here and let's see what the energy is surrounding you. Also, too, if you haven't yet subscribed to my astrology channel or at least checked it out, I encourage you to do so. I'll be uploading there again very soon, but I've been dropping a lot of content over there talking about the astrology. So you're missing out if you haven't looked. All right, let's see here, Virgo. Also, too, personal readings are on sale at this time. That link will also be in the description of the video. All right, let's take a look. Virgos. You pulled this moon card. It says perception here. You know what I get here, Virgo? Distractions. I feel you're really having to, what they call it, lock in here with the devil card being your overall energy. I'm going to show the cards here in a moment, but the devil card is about discipline. It's about tenacity, the ability to work long and hard on your goals to achieve your objectives. And I feel like you're in this energy, Virgo, to where you really do want to expand. I think Mars coming into Sagittarius with Mercury here, even though Mercury's about to retrograde, but this week Mars will conjunct Mercury. Mercury will be retrograde though. My point with this is that with it being in Sag, it's about going bigger. Sagittarius deals with more broader, loftier ideals and goals. So it's like you're seeking more here for yourself. A lot of you are chasing greatness here, the devil and the chariot. I'm going to show you the cards here in a moment, but let's just talk. Your thing is distractions. And I feel there are emotional distractions. Could even be triggers. Allowing yourself not to get triggered and fucking swerve all over the place here to stay on the straight and narrow here, Virgo, with your objectives and what you're trying to accomplish. You have this rice card. It says nourishment here. Also, I get here, it's a big... I would take care of yourself. I'm not saying that you're not taking care of yourself, but this rice card, nourishment, this is about, specifically now with Jupiter going retrograde this week, Jupiter in Cancer. Cancer is about nourishment, nurturing. It's our emotional foundations, things connected to our personal life or just your inner world. Jupiter going retrograde is going to turn the focus inward, reviewing our beliefs around how we take care of ourselves, how we take care of other people, how we can grow better emotionally. You pull this Ascendant Masters card. It says create open communication here. Yeah, if you need assistance, ask for a sign. Or not even a sign, just ask the universe for assistance. Also, too, with your mentors or your guides, if you have any questions, like people that you follow or people that you're learning from, like ask them. They may give you direction here. The people that you work with. But just in general, when it comes to your relationships here, Mercury is retrograde, right? So make sure that you are communicating clearly. Also, too, be aware this week with Mars conjunct Mercury retrograde that it's very easy to just assume something. Instead of assuming something, I feel like the universe is wanting you to get clarity instead, to ask for confirmation. All right, you have the devil card here, like I said, for the overall energy this week. The whole point of this week with the devil card is about staying locked in, focused, concentrated on your goals, on your objectives here, because there's things I feel here, Virgo, that need to be done. They need to get done or something like that. Or you just need to stay on top of things here. You know what I'm talking about. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, this is just not your reading. You have the Chariot here and your current energy at this time. Again, it's like you're chasing greatness. That's the Chariot. You're just ready to expand, right? The Chariot is triumph, victory, wanting to move outside the realms of your comfort zone. You want to accomplish great things. So the Chariot's about willpower, but willpower does need discipline with the devil. You have the Ace of Swords here in the challenge, and then you have the Queen of Pentacles as your advice. The Ace of Swords being in the challenge is the intentions that you're setting. So it's like whatever intentions you have, it's about to follow through with it. But also too, this is where I'm getting with the distractions part, is this Ace of Swords, because the Ace of Swords is air, so it deals with our thought process. It can deal with stimulation, external information that sort of can intrigue us or get us distracted. So it's about having discernment, I feel, here for you this week, to not get distracted, if that makes sense. Especially with that moon card that you pulled here, it says perception. Like this, the moon obviously deals with our emotions. And so this is about with the Queen of Pentacles as your advice, staying grounded, taking care of what you need to take care of. That's the Queen of Pentacles. When it comes to your focus, it's about being selectively focused on what are the things that I needed to continue to nurture and develop that are mine to focus on, not everybody else's. I'm not saying to be selfish, but I'm saying to be balanced. But it's about continuously building something here, something that you're cultivating. It could be your money, your resources. Maybe you're trying to save up money. Maybe you're working on a project here. Just your stability overall in general, your objectives, your goals here, materially. When that is the devil card, right? It's the material reality. Which there's a balance with both. It's the spiritual and the material, right? So I'm not one of those readers that says to totally denounce the material, because I think I just don't resonate with that. It's like you need to have both spiritual and the material. You have the Page of Swords here in the future position. There could be some communication here coming your way. You do have this create open communication. So if you're looking for communication, you can definitely be getting it here at the Page of Swords. But I think this is about you too sharing and communicating, right? Speaking your mind, speaking your truth, but also following your curiosity here. By following your curiosity here, while also having the discernment of distractions, I feel like it could lead you to like discovering new things here. Because you do have the Six of Wands here in the outcome position, which is a card of success and victory, feeling more confident, feeling like you're actually expanding and you're growing. Real freedom comes through discipline. I think with Mars and Mercury being in Sagittarius, that Sagittarius connects to morality. Also, fire has connection to like dharma. So it's like your life's purpose here. So it's about what the devil card is staying committed and locked into what it is that you're trying to achieve. Now, this Eight of Cups being here in the position of something that you are unaware of, that you need to be aware of here. The Eight of Cups is Saturn in Pisces. We do have Saturn in Pisces at this time, retrograde with Neptune retrograde. That it's kind of hard to really see things. So it could feel as if you're wandering a bit. You haven't really, like you have your goals, you have your objectives, but it can still somewhat feel unclear. And also too that there's a book called Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, and he talks about drifting. This is about not allowing yourself to drift, but to stay on course here with the devil and the chariot. So be aware of drifting, be aware of distractions, be aware of also like things that may look good but aren't that good. All that glitters isn't gold, Virgo. Clarify the devil here for the overall energy. You pulled the Four of Cups here. Yep, fucking knew it. Four of Cups is the energy of complacent, like being complacent. Or it can be like laziness or distractions. I'm not calling you lazy, nor am I calling you complacent. Am I? But it's just about being aware of that, like we're human, right? Tarot is the human experience. So with the Four of Cups, it can be where we become complacent or lazy, or where we're getting distracted, or where we're having to like engage fully with things, even if we feel like we don't want to. It's discipline over motivation, the Devil card, Four of Cups combination. And no, I'm not trying to rhyme. It just happens every time. But you get what I'm saying. Clarify the Chariot here in the current energy. Clarify the Chariot in the current energy for Virgo. You have the Queen of Swords here. But I like your mindset at this time. The more you can stay in alignment with your truth, speak with integrity, honor your own integrity, stay focused, right? Queen of Swords, her head is above the clouds, right? It signifies not being lost in the clouds. So the Queen of Swords, the Chariot, is like staying focused. Your perception is everything, not falling into the traps of your mind, right? The negative thought patterns, beliefs, or falling into the traps of distractions of other people or scrolling or whatever the case might be. It's about staying locked in this week. I'm starting to think, actually, no, I'm not gonna say nothing. You got too many fucking entities out there, fucking, never mind, I'm not saying shit. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the challenge. Spiritual discernment's everything at this time. So with Neptune, Saturn being retrograde in Pisces, the veil is so fucking thin that if you don't have the right perception or keep your perception clear, it is very easy to get distracted or sabotage or, you know, spiritually be drained. Clarify the Ace of Swords in the challenge. You have the Hierophant here. Why the Queen of Pentacles as the advice? Because you have the Nine of Pentacles here. Yeah, focus on your own autonomy. Keep building toward the lifestyle here that you want to live. Focus on your material resources here. Focus on financial independence. And keep building yourself up here. Your challenge, I feel, this week is... it could be trying to really... you could be reviewing things when it comes to your beliefs. I think Mercury going retrograde in Sagittarius is like reviewing our beliefs and our mindset. Seeking higher, broader meaning. Right, trying to internally connect to like meaning, trying to internally connect to belief. The reasoning, right? Like Mercury is your reasoning behind your actions. Like Mercury is your reasoning, Mars is your actions, Venus is why you're doing it, right? It's like the value, it's like the desire. What you hope to receive from it. So I think my point saying that is like your challenge is trying to find a deeper reasoning. Could be purpose here. Clarify the Page of Swords in the future. You have the Ten of Wands here. Yeah. Yeah, on your path to growth here, Virgo. Ten of Wands, burden of responsibility. It's what you choose to commit to in regards to your process of what you're trying to achieve. So with anything, there's responsibility. But it's the one that we choose to carry. And I think here with the Page of Swords is you're learning along the way. You're learning as you go. So don't worry about things being perfect, Virgo. Don't worry about things being perfect. Clarify the Six of Wands here in the outcome. You got two cards here. You pulled the Six of Wands again. Knight of Swords here. Well, there's definitely growth and success. You feeling more confident, feeling like you're in your authority. You're expanding here when it comes to your purpose. Also, you could be getting recognition, attention. Some of you, if you're an influencer or if you have an audience or anything like that, you could be noticing that you're getting more attention or people are paying more attention to you or more kind of focused on you. But I think here also with the Knight of Swords is that you're really becoming more comfortable with something here, it feels, Virgo. It could even be like speaking or articulating your thoughts or getting your message across. There's something about like your message here this week that is becoming refined and sharpened. And I think that has a lot to do with Mercury conjuncting Mars. Even though it's retrograde, it could be sort of getting a better understanding of like what your message is, like the higher meaning behind your message. So I see here like really like your communication style or the way you teach or influence or yeah, the way you communicate here, it's like it's powerful or becoming more powerful. But it's all leading to you becoming more successful. Clarify the Eight of Cups. You have the Death card here. Yeah, let whatever go. Whatever has ended, like let it end, let it dissolve here. Something that you're unaware of is that you are going through also a spiritual transformation at this time too. But I think here that I'm going to say something that you're unaware of that you need to be aware of is that the Death card, it's about, okay, what has changed over the years or the months or whatever the case might be. Like what has been sort of the transformation that you've gone through over the years or the months? Because I feel like at this time, you're still giving relevant meaning to it. It's like, yes, the transformation has happened, and you're still sort of somewhat in a transformation. Like, I mean, we always are, and we always will be. But there's times in life where the cycles of things are more present that you're having to give new relevant meaning toward. So that way you can evolve and grow. So your past experiences here that you feel could be limiting you or blocking you, or that are causing, or that are somewhat causing difficulty or a struggle. I actually feel like these are the experiences that you actually need spiritually to be able to learn and grow from. So like, don't be afraid to dive into what those are to clear whatever is subconsciously or unconsciously blocking you. So that way you can actually evolve here. Does that make sense? So that is what I got here for you this week, Virgo, in your reading. I think this is about like really staying focused and locked in here this week, staying disciplined, staying on top of things here, not falling into distractions, being aware of what you give your attention to. I'm telling you, like where we're at astrologically, like right now, is that the veil is so thin that it is so easy to become spiritually distracted and then feel drained and tired and feel unmotivated. It's like, be aware of like what you're giving your time and your attention to, and stay focused on your path to greatness, if you want to say, Virgo, or toward your goals. Keep focusing on nurturing yourself, developing and cultivating the type of lifestyle here that you want. And yeah, so that's what I got here for you, Virgo. So I'm gonna leave your reading here. I appreciate you. Again, if you want to book a reading with me, that link's down below in the description of the video. The readings are on sale at this time. And also too, be sure to check out the astrology channel if you haven't yet. And otherwise than that, Virgo, I will see you and I will talk to you later.